Hey, Alpha Empath Universe, it is me, Adisa Rains, and I am your coach. I'm here with some of my students, Latoya, Christy, and Alessandra. And today we're going to be talking to you guys about my teaching narrative called accountability. Now, listen, I know that y'all new to this universe, and y'all don't know why I'm so motherfucking hard and why I teach accountability and no motherfucking excuses. But I'm gonna help you to understand what accountability is to me. So when I wax that ass and when y'all get cussed the fuck out, you'll know why I'm cussing you the fuck out. Okay? You'll know why. Now, as I said, these are my students. Do y'all get cussed out all the time by me? Go ahead. Go ahead, tell the people.
Yes.
They get cussed out all the time. Have I put any of y'all in tears before?
Yeah.
Yes, I know I put Christy ass in tears. Every chance I get, I have Christy ass crying about some shit because I'm going to hold you accountable. Listen, I'm a spiritual woman, but my background is the faith of Christianity. So when I teach you spiritual concepts, a lot of times I will teach it from a biblical based perspective. But listen, I rock all religions. I love them all. I really, really do. But I don't claim no particular sect. I don't claim no particular sect. But I want to give you guys the story of the talents. And the scripture says that the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a wise, rich ruler who went away on a long journey. And he left his hands, he left his company, he left his house in the hands of stewards. And to one steward, he gave 1 talent. And to another student, he gave 2 talents. And to another one, he gave 5. And another one, he gave 10. And after a long time, they thought his ass wasn't going to even motherfucking return. After a long time, the master finally decided to stop sleeping and come on back home. He had to see what was happening in his 3D world. He had to wake the fuck up. That's the long journey that the master was on. His motherfucking ass went to sleep and left his house in the hands of the ancestors to run your course of humanity on autopilot. But he got tired of the house and the temple being run on autopilot, so the spirit had to return and wake the fuck up and check the fucking stewards. And to the first steward, he says, hey, I gave you 10 talents. What have you done? And the steward said, hey, look, lo and behold, master, you gave me 10 talents, and ho, I done made this bitch have 20. I done made her motherfucking ass have 20 goddamn talents. That's what I did. And then he says to the one that he gave 5 talents, he said, hey, I gave you 5 talents. I gave you 5 gifts to help her multiply. What did you do? And the steward says, hey, master, you gave me 5 talents, and I didn't multiply that shit to motherfucking 7. That's what I did. The divine spark says, well done, thy good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over a few things. Behold, I'm going to give you abundance. Enter into the kingdom. Then he goes to the steward that he gave 2 talents and says, hey, I gave you 2. He says, you sure did, master. I taught her how to speak, and I told her how to speak her truth clearly. And I done turned that bitch into a world-renowned speaker. Divine Spark says, well done, thy good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things. Yea, I will give you and make you faithful over many things. Enter into the joy of spirit. But to that raggedy bitch that he gave 1 talent to, this bitch says, hey, look, I knew that you was not the motherfucker to be playing around with, spirit. I knew that you was not the one to be playing around with. So listen, that talent that you gave me, that energy that you gave me, I went ahead and buried it in the backyard like the dumb bitch I am, and I have not multiplied any talent in her. But this one little talent that you gave me, spirit, hallelujah, here it is, is. And Divine Spark says, you wicked and lazy, cockeyed, raggedy bitch. You have been evil. Don't you understand that Divine Spark is abundant? And you have not made an accounting for the spiritual inheritance that I gifted this being with at all. May you burn fucking forever until you reincarnate and do that shit over and do it right this time. This is what it means to be accountable. You have to give an accounting for the spiritual inheritance that you have received. And I know what you're thinking. You think my mama and my daddy ain't gave me shit. We ain't had no inheritance. You are a liar. Some people come in born into money, and some people come in born into spiritual power. And empaths have been born into spiritual power. You've been born into spiritual power, empaths. If you know that you've been born into spiritual power, I need you to comment. So I want you to be accountable. I want you to say, I know that I have been given many talents. And then I need you to ask yourself the next question. What have you done? Have you opened your heart-centered business? My student, Christy Lee, she's over here at the bottom here. When I first met her, other than my student Tammy Lynn, Christy Lee is the most intuitive empath that I have. When she spits her intuitive knowledge, it is pure and it is refined and it is good. But because she's a people pleaser and because she likes to run after romance instead of running after self-love, it muddles her. It distracts her. And I stay on her ass about it. I don't stop. Because this gift that she got, I'm going to either make that shit multiply. You see, I'm the dunger. That's what I am. I'm going to turn your shit into fertilizer. That's what I'm going to do. But because you've been so hard-hearted and because you've been chasing your motherfucking distractions, you on a timeline. You got 3 motherfucking years or your tree going to be cut down. It's time for you to get your shit together, young lady. Because the gift that you have to offer, people can't play with you no more. You have a tribe and a people that's looking for you to stand upright, young lady. Be accountable to your gift because your gift will make room for you. You want a room in your mansion that has a divine partner in there? Be accountable to your fucking gift. Stop going after the partner before you go after the purpose because you know you've been called to greatness. You're going to stop playing with me. I'm calling your ass out right now. You going to stop playing because you too fucking brilliant to be dull. You too brilliant to be dull. So that's my student, Christy. Then we have my student, Latoya Rose. Latoya is a special kind of person. Y'all, she's a special kind of person. Let me tell you something. Latoya has lots of masculine energy, and so do I. Latoya's work ethic is going to be respected. She gonna outwork your ass. That's what she gonna do. And she gonna have her motherfucking paper because she gonna motherfucking outwork your ass. That's what she gonna do. But she gonna be doing all that fucking work. And on the inside, she gonna be crying because it ain't fulfilling to her. See, Latoya is my student because I gotta help Latoya with her feminine energy. She gonna produce this motherfucking sauce. Now, I know what her sauce is, but I'm gonna have to make her discover it. Because once she knows how to fish in the ocean of her own inspiration and pull out her own motherfucking sauce, she ain't gonna need me to teach her. I want you, Latoya, to know how fucking gifted and talented and sweet your nectar truly is. You are a business coach, a heart-centered business coach. But the only way that you gonna be great, because you don't like being mediocre, the only way you're going to be great in that shit is if you allow yourself to feel your pain instead of running from it. You're a little bit of a scary bitch. You're going to have to stop being that. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
How am I scary?
Yeah, you know what? Because when you get too into your feelings, y'all didn't see that. This is what Latoya start doing. Every time I tap into Latoya's feelings, she starts swallowing real hard. Then she start doing, don't do the mouth. Don't do the mouth. Because you know what I'm talking about. Yes. She, she gonna start doing this, y'all. Then she gonna turn her head like this.
And she balls her forehead up, so confused.
Yes.
Like,
Okay, wait.
Go ahead, Latoya. Look at y'all saw it. Did y'all see it? Did you see it?
Because I don't see that in me.
that is it.
I don't see that, but I think it's a misperception.
Uh-huh.
I think it's a misperception. Because I'm
Okay.
not scary. I am. Now, when
Wait, you're not afraid to feel your feelings?
Say it again.
You're not afraid. Now, I'm not talking about masculine scariness, Latoya. You're not masculine scary. Oh, you're gonna let a bitch have it.
I'm uncomfortable. I wouldn't say scared. I would say this, Adisa. I'm not scared of the feminine.
Okay.
I get uncomfortable, but with our classes, I can say you're right. I will swallow a little harder. There are some little indicators. However, I wouldn't call myself a runner anymore, Adisa.
Okay. You heard what she just said. She can't even admit it, y'all. She can't even admit it. She said,
"I was a runner back in the day."
Thank you.
When it got rough, where it was like, "Oh my God." You're right. I don't run from. I don't.
I look at the cover of the mouth, y'all. Tammy just called you out.
I run from that feeling sometimes because.
Oh my God, Latoya, that's just what I said.
Is it?
Jesus, baby Buddha. Don't twirl your hair, Latoya. No, don't twirl your hair, Latoya. This is good. This is kind of shit.
I said sometimes I run from the feeling. However,
and why you run, Toya?
Back in the day,
why you run from the feeling, Toya?
I haven't been running from the feelings lately.
Lately, you have not. You absolutely
the last
right
couple weeks that I've really had my breakthroughs.
Yes.
I haven't.
No, thank you.
Just let you keep talking.
Yeah. So. Accountability, Toya. She's right. For the last couple of weeks, she has not been running, but that's because I stay on her ass and make her feel her feelings. Now, Alessandra, then BC said, Latoya, she said, you a runner, you a track star. Yes. Tammy Lynn said that Dirt and 7 be seeing you running. Yes. And if I'm not mistaken, 7, our male coach, called your ass out about that shit. Now she don't want, look at her, she coming in her heart, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. We had on our Wednesday night classes, Divine Maid trainings, we had some of our male coaches call Latoya out and ask her in her face why you won't allow yourself to feel. Oh, now, y'all, she ain't saying nothing.
No, let me unmute. Let me say something. First of all, it was different. When Dirk talked to me, that's one way. But God dang it, that damn 7, I was like, it was so, I was like,
he hit you with that big dick energy, didn't he?
Yeah, girl. I was like, I felt that in my stomach. That's why.
You wanna. That's what I'm talking about. You want to feel that shit all to go through your stomach and all the way up to your motherfucking throat to push that shit out.
Adisa, is I want to feel that in my 3D, right? And so I couldn't. If you notice when he asked me, right?
Yeah.
And checking like, because I didn't want to, come off too forward. Like, dude, if you can do this with your voice over technology, like, don't beautiful? Come to boot camp. Like, please.
Like, I will fuck you up. Like, don't come.
You've seen the way, though, that Adisa will have them. She will come in that class and she will be so hard on us. Or even in the boot camp, she'll be being so hard on us, right? And then when she wants something to happen, she switches it up. And she starts being real sweet and talks to him real softly. And everything starts motherfucking moving. Everything starts moving.
The masculine was created to motherfucking serve. And they gonna serve me. But that's what I'm teaching y'all how to do. Make the masculine serve you. But the first masculine that has to serve you is your own masculine. And you have to be accountable for that. The reason why I love my male coaches to teach my female coaches is because, Latoya, what I need you to understand is you got to feel that shit in the 5D before you feel it in the 3D.
Well, baby, that day I felt that thing so well. Let me tell you, girl.
It was a long dick, wasn't it? It was a
I had
beautiful
to go
long
to
dick.
the little store and find me some stuff because I was like, I don't even have anybody in the 3D I can call. Like I didn't even want to mess up the work he had did in that 30 seconds with no mediocre, undivine union dick. I was like, ugh, whatever he just did, I loved it. I loved it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And I was refreshed afterwards. I was very much more, I understood the assignment literally after that. I understood everything. So the last week has been amazing because of that, like 30-second feminine touch, really understanding that when I feel that tingle, it's okay.
You got
And
to be
so now I
accountable.
know that the tingle is not a bad thing, that tingle is my indicator that I'm operating in my
Yeah.
lane, that I'm safe. It wasn't a gut wrenching, it was a tingle in my lady part, y'all. Let me tell you something. It was beautiful. Oh, damn.
Latoya,
That's
I
what
want
happened when
you,
that. What's the other boy? The other your coach's name? The one that
Oh,
was
Dirt,
working
Dirt.
with? No,
Dirt,
the younger one.
That's 7,
Trey,
baby. Yes, big dick
No,
energy.
no, no, no.
Trey.
The
Oh, Trey, little
Trey,
Trey.
Trey. That's the same way. He doesn't have to talk loud, but when he talks so direct that it makes you pay attention. Like if you didn't catch it the first time, when he says it, you listen.
It's also that testosterone in his voice. It's
Because
there.
it's like a deep bass voice.
It
Yes.
is. Look, you know what? We out here talking about accountability, but you know what? When we talk about our male coaches, we all get all feminine. It's a beautiful fucking shit. It's a beautiful fucking shit. It really, really is. Latoya, you're gonna have to start being accountable to your feminine energy and understand that there's a tingle that you can like and a tingle that you are supposed to run away from. But I needed you to be able to feel that tingle that you like so you can choose that. You got to
Yeah.
be accountable to choosing that tingle. Follow the tingle, baby. Follow the motherfucking tingle, okay? Because that
Well,
was a good tingle. Click,
it
click. Yes.
was.
Yes, yes, yes. Then we have Alessandra. Lord Jesus. Oh God. Yeah. I have to stay on Alessandra's ass when I see her. Alessandra is like, she like peekaboo. She like, I'm here. Nah, I ain't. I'm here. Now I ain't. Yeah, that shows a lack of accountability. You like a bank account that have money in it. It'll have like 20 grand in it one day, and then the next day you'll be down to $2. Nobody don't like that kind of fucking bank account. Yeah. Now I've gotten on your ass about accountability, Alessandra. Go ahead and tell the people what part of your heart-centered business do you need to become more accountable in. Go ahead, I'm listening. You're muted, Alessandra. She don't want to say nothing. She don't want to say nothing. She know goddamn well. Yeah, she do.
Wait.
Go
Had to
ahead.
turn the mic on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Latoya helped me get clear yesterday that it's my personal accountability to myself that I truly need to work on. And you have checked me on that so many times, but I swear just something about the way she put it together for me yesterday, because she was almost like that moment she just had where she's like, I don't see what y'all saw. She schooled me on so much about how I bring my energy into the group, what people are paying attention to, what I'm letting off. And I was going, Latoya, what? Like, I had no clue. But when she really got down to it, it was like, yeah, what else did you expect? If you're not sleeping right, you're not eating right, you're not taking care of your body, hell yeah, your energy is raggedy and you showing up half-assed every time you move around. And because, we're kind of, I guess, more evolved, if you will, my half-ass looks just as good as somebody else's best. So I'm going, oh, I'm cool. I got it. I got it. No, you don't.
You
You
have
really
many
don't.
talents. You have many talents. You have 10 talents, but you've only multiplied 2. And that's fucking wicked and slothful.
Yes.
And that's why your ass and your
And
life
that
being hell.
word, raggedy, when you used that word the other night, you was like, your energy is raggedy. And I was like,
Yo, yo,
wait,
What are you saying so hard?
But
Raggedy. I'm like,
it was the perfect word because that's exactly what it is. It's half-assed. You trying to show up and give somebody something that they need your all, and you're giving them 15% or 24,
That's right.
whatever I let my battery run down to, and then just showed up like me being here is good enough. No, it's not.
It's not. It's not. And as y'all coaches, I have an accountability to make sure that if you're going through my coaching program, that you know that showing up to your clients with raggedy ass energy is a no-no.
No, no.
It's a no-no. No, no, no. I make sure that my coaches know how to take care of themselves, because how are you going to take care of other people if you don't take care of yourself?
Yeah. And
The
that
only
part
reason
stung me.
the only reason why I take care of myself, keep it real with you. The only reason why I take care of myself is because I am submitted to my heart-centered vision of myself that produced a heart-centered business, and I'm accountable to the people that I'm supposed to serve. I'm an empath. I naturally give out to other people. I naturally do it. So since I'm gonna be doing that shit any motherfucking way, let me monetize it. Let me turn it into a business. Let me figure out a way for it can so it can fully support me and my son. So I won't be distracted. So I have the time to take care of myself so I can take care of you. My whole fucking existence is about one thing: taking care of me so I can take care of the dragon-hearted healers that I'm supposed to lead. Yes, I'm gonna take my motherfucking naps. You better motherfucking believe it.
Right.
And
Yes.
you said something in class the other day too. You said if you are living this life where you are not being true to yourself and not being true to the vision, and you're gonna start feeling like you're crazy because you're so torn between
Yeah.
the two. You have to make a choice.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do. You have to make a fucking choice. So listen, I made the choice. The choice that I made was to serve the vision. I made the choice to serve the vision. Christy, you can come harder than that. When you make your point, I want to feel that shit. Don't you make no mediocre point. You have the power to make bitches cry when you speak. Yeah, you do. And you did it the first fucking time I saw you. I'll never forget. I saw you at the March boot camp, and I was in the living room checking. I be checking people all the time, but I think I was checking.
My Cheryl,
Which one was it?
my Cheryl.
Yeah, was it my Cheryl? No, I checked my Cheryl too, but it was, I want to say, Adrian or the nurse. Remember the sweet little nurse that talking about she couldn't.
Audrey.
Audrey. It was Audrey. I was getting on Audrey's ass, and you came out of nowhere. I think it was like, I think you was hitting a little weed pen or some shit like that, and you spoke something into her about her children, and
Um,
and was able to connect with her about what how hard it is to be a mother, and how sometimes you feel like you don't want to deal with them fucking children. And it was so deep, it was so raw, it was so painful. I saw her open up, and I looked at you and I said, that's a motherfucking oracle right there.
because there was such a long time that I didn't do that. I didn't love myself anymore. My whole existence became around my fucking kids and what I was doing for my kids and how I was caring for the kids and how I was caring for the husband for 17 years and how I was caring for the mother and I was caring for my sisters. And guess who was caring for me? Not a fucking soul. Not one person. When I stopped being the person that reached out to everybody all the time to always make sure there was constant communication between people, I was forced to have to spend time with myself and remember how fucking dope I really am and how much my energy does draw people in and they want to be around me and it transmutes their fucked up energy is lifted because I can make them laugh and I can make them smile and I can make them believe that they can do what I'm doing. My life was crazy chaos 2 years
Now you
ago.
coaching, bitch. Now you coaching. You made me feel that. Don't you ever come lower than that. Don't you ever fucking do it, because I'm going to call you up every single time. You got to be accountable to that level. When you turned it on like that, the energy goes up. But when you did it the other time, I had the energy going high. You come in and it drops flat. You will not do that anymore. Because I know you can bring the fucking goods. I know you can bring them. Now, when I first met Miss Alessandra, Patricia said she got chills from you just now speaking. Patricia, yes, little Miss Christy Lee can deliver the fucking chills every single goddamn time, but she be acting raggedy as fuck. Cause she be distracted as fuck, and she don't want to let nobody know how brilliantly she can shine, because she's afraid that if she outshines them, all the people that she trying to love is gonna be jealous of her, and then they gonna hate her. That's what she's afraid of, and she should be afraid of that. She should be. Cause she gonna have to learn to stop choosing twinkle twinkle little stars when she knows she a big ass bright ass sun. Big ass bright ass suns burn up little bitty twinkle twinkle little stars. So twinkle twinkle little stars know to stay the fuck back.
Stay
You
the
are
fuck.
bright sunlight, like that fucking yellow shirt you got on, honey. Don't you ever come raggedy.
Thank
Now,
you.
Miss Alessandra comes in bringing the motherfucking heat. She is like Mount St. Helena. She gonna come in and she gonna erupt all over a bitch. She gonna blow up. And then, just like a volcano, she ain't gonna erupt again for another millennia. In and out, in and out, in and out. But baby, when she does erupt, when she does erupt, she gonna have everybody just like, what the fuck just happened? Alessandra can bring that heat. And you gonna have to be accountable, because you are gonna coach hard-hearted fucking healers. And they gonna need you to blow the fuck up so you can crack they fucking hard hearts. But they're gonna need you to do it more consistently, Alessandra. And the way that you're gonna do it more consistently is by you being more consistent with your own self-care. You got to do that.
100% has to be done.
100%. Because you already got the sauce. I don't have to teach you the sauce. You already have it. You don't have the consistency. But
Yeah.
Latoya came in and gave you that masculine work.
She did.
She did. And Latoya, that's business coaching. You teach healers how to take care of themselves, honey, and we need that. I was like Alessandra. That's why, I just let my body go and I let my health go, because I was like Alessandra. But I needed people that had the masculine energy of healing to say, hey, I need you to work to take care of you first.
Yeah.
We all balance each other out. But that's also, we are a community of great coaches. When we coach one of our people, if you don't know the answer and you know that they need help in a masculine and you are more feminine, then shit, call one of your other fucking coaches. We have a community here.
And that's exactly what I did. I woke up that morning, that raggedy term was still resonating in my chest.
I hit you
And
right, like,
it was like, oh, wait, I still feel choked. And that part that you said in class about connecting the head with the heart, and that through point is the throat. So I'm like, okay, I feel choked. Who can I talk to? And I'm literally laying there going, I don't have any money to talk to. What the fuck are you talking about? You have a whole team of people that you can call. So I'm like, Latoya, I feel like you and I are similar. Can you please help me? And that's exactly what she did. She just course corrected me, and she showed me that 100% I can check myself. I have got to learn how to check myself. Otherwise, not only am I bringing raggedy energy to my students, but I'm teaching them from a raggedy place. So when they go out and do shit, it's going to be raggedy. Right? And they going to be thinking it's the bomb because their coach said this is a good thing. And I didn't send you out here half cocked. So
that's
it was
right.
just, it was so pivotal to just stop me in my tracks and go, no, you can't do anything else until you check yourself.
That's right. That's right. Listen, you guys, we're going to end about accountability. So if you're coming into this group, just know that this is first a heart-centered business. We don't just come in just posting whatever the fuck we want to post. Just because you saw a cute little video don't mean that I'm going to allow it in here, because I'm accountable to teaching and producing certain energetic patterns in the people that follow me. So don't come in here showing us your fucking cat that was abducted by an alien that was really your second child in a past life. I don't care. Your post will be denied, because that don't have shit to do with this heart-centered business. And furthermore, it don't have shit to do with your heart-centered business. You just doing some random ass shit and you ain't being accountable to nothing. Coming in, pictures of you and your cats trying to post them selfies talking about denied, access not granted, access not granted, access denied. Every empath in here, the reason why you were made to feel so fucking deeply, and I don't care what these people talking about. If you want to go to an empath group that just wants you to say, hey, we feel so deeply and that's trauma and now we don't want to feel anymore, this ain't one of them. My feeling and my gift to feel so deep is a fucking gift. And the reason why I teach empaths to become personal coaches is because they don't have to go through the learning curve. Most people are going to try to understand your heart through their head. And an empath has the innate capability of understanding your heart through their heart. It's a different fucking frequency. It's a different fucking connection. And it produces a faster healing.
And when you
It
can
produces,
alchemize that, when you alchemize that pain and you
yes,
put it into your business and you put it into the people that you see need that from
Yes.
you, it's so much more fulfilling than staying in that victim, hurt,
Oh my
pain,
God.
miserable. Why do you want to walk around like that?
That's
Like,
that's true.
exactly
yes,
what I told Tay
yes, you've been
yesterday.
hurt. Yes, you've been hurt. We've all been
Yes.
hurt.
That's
But
And
when
right.
you
it was
turn
like
it
I
into
could do
something
this
better
shadow
than
work
being
for
hurt,
weeks myself,
yes,
or I can get with a coach and speed that shit up so we can move on.
That's true.
period.
It's true.
Period.
That's true. Christy, when Christy gets into her, see, you use the word, Christy, you use the word alchemize. Okay, you use the word alchemize. Let's help the people to understand that from a different perspective. Let's use the word systemize.
Okay.
Just use the word systemize. Uh, let's use the word energetic pattern. Let's use the word routine.
Routine, yes.
You're going to have
Creating
to
a routine.
understand you're going to have to say, okay, what am I accountable for? And then you're going to have to work to serve that and only that. I am going to keep stressing heart-centered businesses, because by stressing heart-centered businesses, it makes you accountable for the shit that only you are supposed to carry. And it forces you to get rid of the shit that you're not supposed to carry. That's why I stress it. And those are my teaching narratives. Listen, Patricia Jarvis just said, no mistake, I'm here this morning. I'm blown away. Loving the real. And that's why you guys are my coaches, because we teach authenticity up in this bitch. Because authenticity is the only thing that's going to open that motherfucking heart. If you come fake, the patient ain't going to never be healed. They just going to have a Band-Aid on. You see, if you try to heal from a 3D perspective, you're just managing pain, because the 3D, it only thing that it does is manages. You can only heal from the 5D. And that's what I do in Dragon Hearted Healing Art School. I teach these ladies how to heal in the 5D. And I do it by being 100% real with myself first. And then being 100% real with them, even if it hurts their feelings. I love you guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.